Hello Algebra 1 students, we are in Tier 1 Lesson 2 of Unit 6, Systems of Linear Equations and Inequalities. Check off your booklet. Here we are in Lesson 2 of Tier 1, Solve by Substitution. One method of solving systems of linear function is to use substitution. This method requires you to solve one of the linear functions for one variable, and then plug that value or expression into the other linear function to simplify and solve for the other variable. So down here it says use the substitution method to find the solution for each system below. So this is our system here. Y equals 2 and 2x plus 3y equals 10. Well, to solve this using the substitution method, I'm going to substitute the y value that equals 2 in for the y variable in the second equation. So I'm going to have 2x plus 3, and then I'm going to put the 2 in for the y. 3 times 2 equals 10, and now I'll simplify. 2x plus 3 times 2 is 6 equals 10, and then to get the 2x by itself, I got to subtract 6 from both sides, balance point, and then I get 2x equals 10, balance point. Now I have to divide both sides by 2, and I get x is equal to 5. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. So now that we know that our x value in our solution here is 5, we know that we can just drop the y value, because it's not an expression, it's y equals, into the point, and our solution for this linear system is 5, 2. Let's go look at another little bit more difficult example. Over here we have x is equal to 3y. So all we have to do is take the 3y and plug it in for the x in the second equation, because x is equal to 3y. So we have 3y, and that's what's going in for my x, plus 2y equals 10. 3y plus 2y, they're like terms, so I can combine them, gives me 5y, and they're like terms because the y's both have an exponent of 1 that's implied by not being there. So 5y equals 10. And then to solve for y, I got to divide both sides by 5, and that's going to give me y on this side equals 2. I'm going to shrink this down. And now that my y equals 2, just like it says back up here, I might have to plug in the value or the expression. Well, I have the value of y at 2. I could plug it into either of the two equations. But what I'm going to do is plug it into the easier of the two, which is the first one. So x equals 3 times y. Well, I know that y is 2. So then I know that x is equal to 6. So now I can come down here into my ordered pair, and I can put my x value at 6, comma, and my y value at 2. So the solution to this linear system is 6, 2. Good luck on your practice sets.